Chosen One, you are activating a power that no one expected. You've felt it, haven't you? That pressure in your chest, like something inside you is about to break free. This isn't a coincidence. You didn't scroll here by accident. This is your activation. You're not just another person walking through life. You are the one they never saw coming. You're done playing small. You're done hiding. The world is in chaos, and you were born for this moment. They called you crazy. They told you to stay quiet. But deep down, you always knew you're not here to fit in. You're here to lead. Welcome, Chosen One. Your power is awake. Now show them why they were wrong to doubt you. Drop a comment if you feel it. This is your moment, One. The awakening no one saw coming. It didn't start with thunder. No lightning bolt struck the ground. There was no ancient scroll with your name etched in gold. Instead, it began in silence. A whisper, a feeling, a tiny flicker in your soul that said, "There's something more." And you felt it, didn't you? Not once, but again and again. In those quiet moments when the world wasn't watching, when the noise died down, you knew. You weren't meant for the ordinary. You weren't built for the background. For years, you walked through life wearing the mask everyone expected, smiling when you wanted to scream, following rules that never made sense, shrinking yourself just to make others comfortable. But deep inside, a fire never went out. It waited. Now, the wait is over. You can feel the shift, can't you? Your energy is changing, your mind is sharpening, your soul is stirring, and the truth is rising like the sun. You are awakening. This power inside you, it's not borrowed. It's not random. It's not too late. It's yours. It was always there, hidden beneath doubt, fear, and silence. But no longer. You're stepping into the version of yourself that no one expected, especially not the ones who counted you out. The ones who said you were too sensitive, too much, too weird, too bold. They couldn't see it, but you can feel it. You're not just breaking free, you're becoming unstoppable. This isn't a phase, this is a return to who you really are, to the power that was always waiting for you to remember. And now you have. Too. They laughed, they doubted, they ignored. They saw you, but they didn't see you. They laughed when you dreamed out loud. They called you too intense, too sensitive, too much. Some of them were subtle about it. A polite smile, a passive-aggressive comment, a little eye roll when you spoke your truth. Others were louder. They told you to be realistic, to settle down, to play it safe. And little by little, it worked. You dimmed your light. You stopped speaking up. You questioned your own instincts, the ones that had always guided you. You tried to fit their version of normal. You shrank, hoping to be accepted, hoping someone would finally say, "You're enough." But here's what they didn't know. You were never built to fit their box. You were born to break it. The rules they gave you? Irrelevant. The labels they tried to stick on you? Falling off. The cage they placed around your spirit? Cracked wide open. Because now you're done hiding, done apologizing, done pretending. That version of you they underestimated? Gone. What's rising in its place is powerful. Not loud for attention power, but soul-deep, world-shifting, unshakable power. You've remembered who you are. And no one, not their opinions, not their doubts, not their fear, can stop what's coming. They didn't see this version of you coming. They weren't ready for your rise. But you were, because the Chosen One never needed validation. They only needed one thing to awaken. A reason. And now, you've got it. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Your story is just beginning. And this time, you're writing it your way. The signs you can't ignore anymore. You keep asking yourself, is this really for me? Could this message, this calling, actually be meant for you? Here's the truth. If you're reading this, the signs have already started. They've been showing up for weeks, maybe months, maybe your whole life. You're not imagining it. Lately, your intuition has become razor sharp. You can sense energy shifts before anyone speaks a word. You walk into a room and feel the tension, or the peace, before it's even visible. You've grown tired of surface-level people and shallow conversations. You want depth, meaning, truth. You want something real. You're noticing the patterns, too, repeating numbers like 1111 or 222, dreams that carry messages, strange synchronicities that line up so perfectly, they make you pause. You've probably had moments that feel like déjà vu, or that odd sensation that something big is just around the corner. That's not your imagination running wild. That's not random. That's the universe preparing you. It's whispering, wake up. You're ready? You're no longer who you used to be. The old version of you, the one that stayed quiet, played small, and doubted everything, is fading. You're stepping into a new identity, one that's more aligned, more aware, more powerful. This isn't just personal change, it's a transformation. You're not just craving something more, you're becoming someone more. And if you've been waiting for confirmation, for a green light, for a sign from something bigger, this is it. You don't need anyone else to understand it. You don't need permission. You just need to trust. You're being activated. And it's time to rise. 4. This isn't about magic, it's about mastery. Let's be real, this isn't a movie. There's no spell book, no enchanted relic, no lightning strike that suddenly makes everything clear. Because this isn't about magic, it's about mastery. The power waking up inside you. It's real, it's raw, it's been earned through everything you've survived, everything you've learned, and everything you've refused to give up on. This isn't some mystical illusion. It's your inner truth finally stepping forward. Your power is the strength to lead when others are paralyzed by confusion. It's the bravery to speak up when everyone else stays quiet. It's the sharpness of your vision, the way you see through lies, noise, and fear to recognize truth. And maybe most of all, it's the audacity to stop shrinking, to stop apologizing, to stop pretending your voice doesn't matter. Because deep down, you know it does. You've always known. This isn't fantasy. This is real leadership. And the kind of transformation that doesn't just change your life, it changes every life you touch. You're not rising just for yourself. You're rising for the people watching in silence, hoping someone like you will show them it's okay to rise too. To be bold, to break the mold, to lead with heart, not ego. You're not here to cast spells. You're here to cast a vision, one that disrupts, inspires, and awakens others. This isn't magic. This is your mission. And now that it's awakened, there's no going back. You've mastered the storm within. And that, chosen one, is where your true power begins. 5. The world has been waiting for you. Look around. The world right now, it's loud, noisy with opinions, distractions, division, and fear. People are exhausted, confused, searching for truth in a sea of noise. But within all that chaos, you are stepping forward. And no, not just as someone who made it through the storm. You're stepping forward as the storm itself, a force of nature with purpose, vision, and fire. Because while others were trying to fit in, you were quietly waking up. You began to see through the noise. You began to feel deeper, question harder, dream bigger. And now, your time has come. The world doesn't need more followers. It doesn't need more fake smiles, surface-level influencers, or people just going through the motions. It needs you, someone awake, someone bold enough to challenge broken systems, someone strong enough to heal, to rebuild, to lead. Yes, you, the one who's been doubting their timing, the one who's questioned if they were too much or not enough, the one who's been quietly carrying a vision for something better. This isn't a mistake. You didn't stumble into this moment. Your power isn't random, it's on purpose. This isn't just your calling, it's your assignment. So no more second guessing, no more shrinking, no more waiting for a sign or someone to give you permission, because you are the sign. You are the shift. You are the spark that others have been praying for, even if they don't realize it yet. You're not just here to survive the times, you're here to transform them. The world has been waiting for someone exactly like you to rise. Now it's watching, and it's your move. Chosen one? This is your moment. Don't just step into it, own it. 6. What comes next? A warning and a promise. Let's not sugarcoat it. Power always comes with a price. When you rise, not everyone will cheer. Some will distance themselves, some will mock, some will try to pull you back into the version of yourself they were comfortable with. Let them, because their discomfort with your growth, that's not your burden to carry. Their reactions reflect their own limitations, not your truth. Here's the warning. This path is not always easy. There will be days when it feels lonely, moments when you question why you're even doing this. But that's part of it. Growth costs comfort. Transformation demands courage. Here's what you must remember. Keep moving forward. Even when it's hard, even when no one understands. Stay grounded in your truth. You don't need to convince anyone, you just need to be it. Trust the fire in your spirit. It's not noise, it's guidance. You weren't built to coast. You weren't made for the sidelines. You were created for impact, the kind that ripples far beyond what you can see right now. And here's the promise. If you stay the course, if you honor your power, your life will not just shift, it will elevate. Not someday, not in 5 years. Right now. Because transformation doesn't wait for perfect timing. It begins the moment you say, I'm all in. So take the step. Face the resistance. Walk through the fire. You're not alone. You're just ahead. And what's waiting on the other side? Everything you were born to become. 7. A final message for the chosen one. Yes, you. If no one's told you yet, let me be the first. You were born for this. Seriously, you didn't miss your chance. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're right on time. You didn't just randomly scroll to this. You didn't land here by mistake. A deeper part of you, your soul, your higher self, the real you, knew this was coming. And it's been trying to tell you, it's time. Time to stop doubting. Time to stop apologizing for your power. Time to stop asking for permission to be who you already are. This is your moment. It's not about being perfect. It's not about having it all figured out. It's about being real, awake, and ready to take the next step. So take a deep breath. Feel it in your chest. That electric buzz, that stirring in your gut, that pressure in your heart. That's not anxiety. That's activation. You've carried wisdom for lifetimes. You've walked through fire and still kept your heart open. You've questioned everything, and somehow still believed in something greater. And now, the world needs that. It needs you. So rise, shine, lead with love and unshakable truth. Heal what others are too scared to face. Speak what others are too quiet to say. Build what others think is impossible. You're not here to be small. You're here to shift the room simply by walking into it. To awaken others just by being yourself. This is not just a message, it's a mirror, a reflection of what you've always carried deep inside. You are the chosen one. And now that your power is awake, they won't be able to ignore it. They won't forget it. And neither will you. So stop waiting. Become the sign. Because this, right here, right now, is the beginning of everything. If this message lit a fire in you, don't let it fade. Share this with someone who needs to remember their power. Follow for more awakenings, reminders, and raw truth. Drop a "I'm ready" in the comments if you feel the shift happening. Save this post and come back when doubt creeps in, because it will, but you'll be stronger. You've been activated. Now it's time to move, build, lead, and rise. The world doesn't just need you awake, it needs you in action. Let's go.